Hey, what's up everyone? Drac here, and today's review is Transformers War for Cybertron. Okay, so the game features a campaign mode. The campaign is about 10 chapters long, and in each chapter there's about 10 checkpoints. It's pretty long, I must admit. There's also drop-in, drop-out co-op with up to 2 other people in the campaign. You can play through the entire campaign online or offline, it's your choice. There is also competitive multiplayer, which holds up to 10 players, 5 versus 5 or 10-player deathmatch. You have your standard team deathmatch modes, deathmatch, capture the flag, conquest. Also, there is a mode called escalation, which is basically Nazi zombies with robots. That's correct. The more enemies you kill, the more points you get, and with those points you can open up doors that lead to better rooms, get health upgrades and weapon upgrades, and you get the idea. The game is an over-the-shoulder third-person shooter. It feels kind of like Gears of War, except there's no cover system. It is plain Jane shooting, running and gunning, blowing crap up. What is the most important aspect of a Transformers game? Transforming, yeah. You remember that? Transforming, yeah. That kind of helps in this kind of game. Well, I must say, the transforming feels fantastic in this game. Whenever you hit that button and you hear the sounds, it's like, wow, I freaking transformed. And there's no like little loading screen or bright flashing lights to deter you from the transformation animations. You are transforming right there, and it looks freaking awesome. I love it. So the graphics in this game aren't anything to write home about. I mean, sure, they look great and everything, but you're on a giant ball of metal. Cybertron, the entire planet, is just a giant metal ball. So don't expect any like lush rainforest or barren wastelands or, you know, awesome snow-filled landscapes. Don't expect any of that. You're basically going to be fighting in a metal room most of the time. And you know what? There's nothing wrong with that. I enjoyed it. It looks right for where you're supposed to be. If I was fighting on a planet made out of floating metal, this is what it would look like. Do not be fooled of the spin-off-y feel of this game. It is a top-notch, canon Transformers game. The story for this game is actually canon for the series. So everything that's happening here has been green-lighted by the Transformers story creators. The story was good. I enjoyed it. You get to play as the Decepticons for part of the story, and then you get to play as the Autobots for the other part. While playing as the Decepticons half of the story, it's kind of like, this is what went down, and then you play as the Autobots, and it's like, we gotta fix what went down, and it's like, you get this whole intertwining story thing, and it was good. I liked it. You know, while playing this game, I could not help but think to myself, this single-player campaign is not going to have a lot of replay value. I couldn't help it. I said to myself, when I play this game and beat both sections of the campaign on hard mode, I'm not coming back to this campaign. It just does not have enough draw for me to come back. Even with the online co-op, I don't think I'll be coming back to the campaign. I'm not saying the campaign isn't something to be experienced, because it is. It's pretty awesome. But I just don't think I will be replaying this, and that's something you have to think about when purchasing this game, replayability. And in my opinion, the single-player campaign does not have that much replayability. I'll tell you what does have replay value, though. The multiplayer competitive modes. Oh my god, are they so much fun. Playing a simple round of Team Deathmatch can be as exhilarating as playing Unreal Tournament on the PC back in the day. I mean, seriously, it's that good. The game features classes. There's one called the Scientist, which is basically the healer and tactician of the group. He can turn into a jet and fly around freely, which in my opinion is my favorite class just because of the jet form, because oh my god, you have to try the jet form. That is all I have to say. It is so much fun. There's also the soldier, which is basically the tank. He can spin around and do this like area of effect melee attack, which does mad damage. There's the leader, which is the area of effect buffer. He's more of a guardian type, guard while you're dishing out the damage kind of guy. And there's also the scout, which is the cloaking guy that runs up behind you and stabs you in the back. Yeah, and he's really, really fast. It reminds me of like a third-person Battlefield-esque game. Each class can be leveled up separately to a maximum of 25, and once all classes are leveled up to 25, you can enter Prime mode, which is basically like Prestige mode. You get like a little shiny glowing object next to your gaming tag or PSN ID. And I mean, that's pretty cool. I think you can only do it once though, but I think that's just Activision's way of milking the Call of Duty cow, if you will. All the different modes keep you busy for quite a while. And to put it simply, I just love the multiplayer in this game. There's also that escalation mode, which I talked about earlier, and to be honest, you may think it's like a gimmicky little add-on they just stuck in there to extend the replayability of the game, but it is actually quite fun. I enjoy it quite a bit, especially when you get it in a room with like 3 other people that actually have mics. It is so much fun. You have to coordinate and strategize on where you're going to camp, what corner you're going to stay in, and what way the enemy wave is coming from. Oh god, look out in the air, there's enemy air bots all over the place. Oh, watch out, there's a giant 15-foot robot with a laser cannon. Watch out. It's those kinds of epic moments which makes the mode shine. When you get a group of people in there and you're just all on the same page, you're synced up and ready to go, it is an experience like no other. You can fight up to endless waves, I think, of enemies, so it's basically just like Nazi zombies. Hold out for as long as you can. My personal best is wave 18, and I must say getting there was one of the funnest times I've had in a video game for quite a while. The game is good. I appreciate how much work the developers actually put into this game. I appreciate that they actually looked at the base core of Transformers fans and realized, hey, we're not trying to target, 12-year-old, 13-year-old kids. We're actually trying to hit the demographic that used to watch the show back in the 80s. And I think that's pretty awesome. It's basically fan service for those people. And that's not to say that kids don't like it either. A 13-year-old kid would go crazy for this game. It's just a no-brainer. Robots with guns, man. They can turn into trucks. That's just how Transformers roll. I give this game an 8 out of 10. I hope you guys found this review helpful, and please don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe. Even leave a bad comment. Tell me I'm a worthless, good-for-nothing piece of dung that doesn't need to be reviewing games. That's fine. Just leave a comment. Thanks, guys. This has been Drac, and I'll catch you later.